This last question doesn't really have anything to do with Cakewalk, but it might be a question that I can answer because sometimes this type of thing happens even in Cakewalk and other DAWs. Thanks for this video. Maybe you can shed some light onto a problem I keep encountering. This is from at DA Spill Mobile 6161. I am using the instruments on Nuendo 6.0, but whenever I play my project, the string sounds will never stop. And this was referring to the SI strings because I made a video about that for Cakewalk. Okay, so the strings will never stop until I manually switch off the channel. It would appear that there is an automatic hold activated somewhere that prevents the notes from stopping where I draw them to. But I can't figure out how to deactivate this. I am planning to upgrade to Nuendo 10 soon, but I am unsure if that would help preventing this issue. Any ideas? So I know this is not Nuendo, but in Cakewalk, I have experienced the same problem. Sometimes when you have certain patches that you use or certain instruments, virtual instruments, sometimes they will stick, especially if you have, like, you're using something that has sustain on it, like if you're using a sustain pedal or something, sometimes it will stick. So in Cakewalk, there's this option. So like if I was pressing play up, and for some reason, I just say something got stuck, there is a reset MIDI and audio button that you can click. And then what it does, it turns the audio engine off, and then you have to click on it to run it again. Now, this does help with sticky notes. I don't know why sticky notes happen. Maybe it's like something like a MIDI message might say, oh, you know, hold the note, and for some reason it never cuts out. Sometimes this may have to do with just that particular patch, or it might have to do with maybe memory or a CPU is being used too much, or if you just the latency, maybe that might, you know, fix the problem. But it's something that I don't know why it happens. It doesn't happen on everything. It just happens to like a few specific patches, like, and mainly strings might be one of them. The best way to get away from that is to actually render the track or to bounce it down. So like if I had a string part, I'm not gonna pull up a track right now, but if I had a string part or maybe this vocal part right here, and let's say that this was, you know, it really was a MIDI track. I don't know why, but it was a MIDI track and it is holding or whatever. So what I can do is once I reset the engine, I can actually freeze this track. Now this is already frozen. So it's, I mean, what it does is kind of like writes it, and then I can control paste that to another track, and then I can go back and unfreeze the original track. And now I have that track that I had originally on track 2 is now on track 3. It has all of the effects, has everything that I had on it, and now it's on one track, and it's going to take up less space, and it will not be bleeding or holding or sustaining anymore because I finished it. But I don't know exactly why some sounds do that. It's a mystery. If you start to experience it a lot, I would suggest definitely just restarting Cakewalk, restarting Nuendo, Pro Tools, whatever software it is. Just restart it and see if that fixes the problem. And if you have a better solution, definitely let me know. All right, let me know. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, that's enough of that, you all. This is just a norm. This is a very different type of tutorial, but this is a part of the series called Answering Your Cakewalk Questions. If you have Cakewalk questions, please let me know in the comments. Was this video helpful? Let me know that in the comments too as well. And wow, it's 2025. There's a lot more things that I need to record and share. So stay tuned. This is Just a Norm. Please subscribe.